This is what we need to be doing as a people coming together against them, a tyranny. They are the evil.
Hello, my friends. This is the Dave Show, and I am so glad you could be here today. We've got a great show planned for you, so let's get on with it. Let's do it. All right, my friends, we are starting out with a couple of memes, so let's get right into it. The first one is, it says here, Trump hurts your feelings. The doctor doesn't look too impressed, too enthused. Let's see what the doc has to say. I'm writing you a prescription for 2 testicles. Yes, that's that should clear that right up. The next meme compares Hitler to President Trump. Puts their greatest hits against each other, and let's see who's truly worse. All right, it is Adolf versus Donald head to head. Let's check out their greatest hits, so to speak. Adolf, you're up first. He was responsible for the deaths of 80 million people and attempted to exterminate an entire race of people. That is absolutely horrible. Now, let's see what sins Donald Trump has committed, the atrocities he's thrown onto the American people and onto the world, really. Let's check out. Get ready. Here it is. Oh, he lowered your taxes and hurt your feelings. All right, Dems, all I have to tell you is knock it off. You look stupid. All right, my friends, it is time. We are jumping into that deep liberal pool of madness. So sit back, relax, and buckle up. We're about to enter the Lib Zone.
Suicide. Believe that and you must be blind. You've been telling us you released the file, but where are they? We've gone along with what's been told. You've had plenty of time, you're in control. But now you say you will withhold the Epstein file. Dreamsicle on a summer night in a folding armchair. Trump's howling at the moon. Release the Epstein file soon.
I am so sorry I had to put you through that, but let me tell you, I was right with you. This is exactly how I felt listening to him sing.
We're getting ready to get the heck out of the United States, and this is our last day in Nashville. And over the weekend, we had a goodbye party and said goodbye to all of our friends. And then today is the last day my daughter's going to see her best friend. And I said goodbye to her parents, and we love them so much. We've become such good friends with them, and it was so unbelievably hard. But they are such special people. They're planning to meet us in Portugal in the spring. And then also we're planning a Disney cruise in 2026. And I am just so grateful that they want to put an effort in to stay close with us. Oh, this is the hardest part. This is by far the hardest part about this. Other than saying goodbye to these people, I am so freaking excited to get the heck out of here. Anyways, I need to pull myself together because I'm going to the dollar store to get road trip, goodies for my kids, some crayons and stuff like that to keep them occupied, because literally in the middle of the night, we're going to wake the kids up and we're going to head to grandma's in California.
It's one thing to be suffering from TDS, and it's obvious you have some kind of mental issues. I don't know what they are. It is another thing when you drag your children who are innocent in all this into your delusions. There's no reason for them to have to give up their friends for your paranoia, for your mental issues. You know what I'm saying? It is absolutely, you're a horrible woman and you're a horrible mom. And I would love to see this, if they actually go through with it, which I kind of doubt they will. But if they do, I really want a follow-up video in like 3 months. I don't even think it's going to take 3 months because she's going to have another video that's going to be exactly the same thing, except now in that video, she's going to be like, oh my gosh, I want to go back to America. It's so bad here. What did I do? It's going to be that kind of a video. I guarantee it. New York has been getting a ton of rain lately, and it's a big mess, but this is a kind of a cool shot. It's very short, but it's of one of the storms. It's a bunch of lightning hitting, and it looks like it may have hit the building. I don't know, but it looks cool. Check it out.
I need some advice. Okay. How are you all going throughout your day without constantly thinking about the fact that people are in concentration camps? I'm about to cry.
Well, that's super easy, my dear. I don't. I don't think about that at all because there are no concentration camps in America, and that is not what's happening. So, again, you're being fed false information from the hive mind, so just unplug and you'll be a lot more happy.
Today is July 14th, which means that today is International Non-Binary People's Day. Yay, I love today. And I can already hear the haters now.
You've already had a month for Pride. Why do you need other days throughout the year? Haven't you guys had enough already? When is the, I'm a woman, born a woman day?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a woman, but yeah, this is stupid. They've already had a full entire month. They don't need any extra. Jeez. Okay, anyways. This stuff is like never ending, I'm telling you.
Shut up. The reason why we need days
Wow.
like today, especially for International Non-Binary People's Day, is because people like you still continue to invalidate on hate on people like me.
Who cares? Who cares? Just live your life. Just be happy. Like, who needs... Why do you need validation from the world that you exist?
For just existing and being who we are. That being said, if you are non-binary, I love you so much. You are so valid. Today is our day. And this is just your reminder that you are allowed to be feminine and non-binary, masculine and non-binary. Non-binary people do not owe you androgyny. You're allowed to be assigned female at birth and be non-binary, assigned male at birth and be non-binary. You can be assigned intersex and be non-binary. You can be a lesbian and be non-binary. You can be gay and be non-binary. You can literally just be who you are and be valid as a non-binary person. There is no checklist or how-to guidebook on how to be non-binary. Everybody's experience is different and everybody's experience is valid. If you use they them pronouns, if you use neo pronouns, if you use she her or he him pronouns, you are valid. I love you so much. I see you, and today is our day, babes.
Whoa, is she done? Is she finished? Oh my gosh, how boring. Okay. Let's check out and see what Tim Pool has to say. It's pretty interesting.
I've gone to foreign. I'll just keep it kind of private because the people who are at this restaurant might know. But it was a non-American style of food, and their employees appeared to be indentured servants, and they got very mad when I pointed something like this out. That's illegal. You're allowed to do that. Like if you live in, say, like China, and you're like, I want passage to the United States, so say, okay, we're gonna have you work a debt off for us. We don't do that in the United States. The issue is that children cannot enter into these contracts. Children cannot agree to be smuggled. That's trafficking. Children who are on a farm doing labor illegally in this country, kids aren't allowed to work on farms like this to the degree that they're having these people. That would then be upgraded from indentured servitude to slavery because they don't have a choice. And so here we are. The question is, you know what I think? You know what I think it is? I think it's because the American liberal thinks slavery is a black man in a field being beaten.
Yes.
They don't realize that slavery affected every level of American society, from grocery stores to government to building houses. In the mind of the liberal, when you talk about slavery, they imagine it's a guy in a field. But there were people who worked a blacksmith, and he had slaves, and the slave would make horseshoes. Nobody was hitting him, but that was not his choice. He did not want to be there, and they were enslaved. I don't know why. You can make all the assumptions. I'll ask you guys in the comments, why won't the media admit these are child slaves?
Oh, you better stop, because you're about to exceed the limit of my medication.
If you support these ICE facilities, you're a monster.
Oh, well.
I'm just going to say the quiet part out loud.
Is that really the quiet part? Is it? Are you sure?
If you think it's okay for people to be served food that has maggots inside, or to not have access to water to take a shower or bath.
Well, that's totally false on both of those statements, because they have ample food and they have plenty of, areas to take a shower. So.
For days on end.
Right.
You are a monster. If you are celebrating the opening of a place like Alligator Alcatraz, where our president says that the alligators will take care of anybody who escapes, if you think that is something to be celebrated, you've got a big problem. You need some help.
No, I don't.
You need to figure out a way to find some empathy. Because you have lost the plot. These people are human beings. These people came here to this country
illegally
in pursuit of a better life,
illegally,
to do right by their families
illegally.
They are some of the hardest working people who pay taxes.
Some of them are. I'm not going to dispute that. That's pretty true, except that they shouldn't be here in the first place.
That you'll ever know. And this is how this administration treats people who are just trying to work hard, pay their taxes, and feed their family.
But they're not supposed to be here, because the Biden administration let millions of people just flood into our country without any vetting whatsoever. So, now we have an actual problem that the big boys, that the adults in the room are now fixing, and the spoiled little children are having a tantrum. So I don't know what to tell you, lady. You're totally wrong on everything you just said. Maga Gigi says, "Guess I'm a monster." J6er number 8 says, "I have endless sympathy for Americans who are tired of footing the bill for these freeloading invaders." And a lot of them definitely fit into that category.
Trump has those kind of voters. They are dedicated to him personally. They care more about him being happy than them being happy. They care more about him having what he wants than them having what they want. They will give up their health care. They will let their daughters be destroyed. They will let their families be destroyed. They will do. There's nothing he can do. He can drown them in Texas. He can take away their FEMA. He can do anything he wants to them. There's nothing you can do about it. It's a cult.
A cult? Really? We're in a cult? Joy, no, you're totally mistaken. You are the one that's in the cult. Oh my gosh. You really think that President Trump has the power to, at will, apparently just drown whoever he wants to drown at anywhere in the United States, or I guess maybe the world? I don't know. He might be that powerful. You are so stupid. It is off the charts stupidity, Reed. I don't even know how you have a platform. I don't understand how anybody can listen to the garbage and venom spewing out of your hateful mouth.
Come with me to the dollar store to get a gift bag and some more other stuff.
Okay, so let's just get address the elephant in the room. What's going on with those eyelashes? How do you even attach those eyelashes to your... I guess it'd have to be, you attach it to the existing eyelashes, right? So how much glue would you have to use to put those monsters on? That is crazy. And that is, honestly, that is just a horrible look, but that's besides the point. Okay, let's go on. Let's see what she has to say.
It is a lot of traffic today, y'all.
Wow, okay.
It feels good being the baddest bee. Here we...
The baddest bee? Walking in essentially an empty parking lot? Okay.
We are... So their gift bag selection is ugly.
And you would know quite well what ugly is.
Don't know which one I want to get. Guess I'm just gonna go with this plain blue one. Some tissue paper.
Okay.
I also need to get a cake pan.
All right.
And I need to get some Tubberware, some reusable Tubberware.
What? Tubberware with a B? She's looking for Tubberware. Oh, okay.
If I could find a damn kitchen aisle. Oh, here we are.
All right.
If I want to get these ones.
All right. Some good Tupperware.
This
Well,
size.
it looks like she definitely found the Tupperware aisle, and she's going to be picking up some good Rubbermaid to for whatever she's doing. Jeez.
And these smaller ones. Probably should have got a buggy.
Oh, a buggy. Okay, well that kind of explains everything. I know now she's in the South. I don't know where in the South, but maybe that explains the Rubbermaid. I lived in Louisiana for a while, Baton Rouge, and they said buggy. The first time we went to a store, me and my wife, we were like, hey, where are the carts or something? I don't know. I can't remember exactly what we asked for, but they're like, oh yeah, the buggies are over there. We're like, no, we want a cart. It's kind of funny, but anyways, God bless her heart.
What's happening is horrible. When you are threatening U.S. citizens that you don't like, that you're going to take away their citizenship, naturalized ones, when you are talking about birthright citizenship and taking that away, this is about making America white again.
Well, I would say if he's trying to make America white again, he's doing a horrible job, since his deportations are way less than your favorite president, Obama, who's pretty black, I would say. And on naturalized citizens, we talked about this before. Many countries revoke citizenship if you commit certain crimes or you lie on your application. And on birthright citizenship, over 100 countries, that's more than half of the countries on the planet, many of them in Europe, either don't grant it or they restrict it. So aside from lazy race baiting, you don't have an actual argument. But then again, we are on The View, so that's expected.
So we're about to leave the water park, me and a group of friends, and I was explaining to them that the majority of white people here are going to go home and skip the bath because they've been in chlorinated water all day.
What?
Now, being around black folks, I know they are going to do just the opposite, and they are going to make sure they get in the shower and get these chemicals off of them immediately. So you'll have people comment and say that is not true. White people take showers also, but let me tell you, the large majority feel that chlorinated water and swimming in a pool is sufficient.
No, it is not sufficient. I don't care if I was swimming in my own pool, which I don't have one, but if I did, I would still take a shower at the very least. I mean, rinse off. Maybe I wouldn't fully get the soap out and everything, but I would definitely rinse off to just get all the bleh off you. Anybody would do that. I don't care what race you are. Give me a break. These people, these liberal women, I'm telling you, they are the worst. All right, well, J-Bob says they usually have showers there to get that piss-contaminated water off your body. The water at any public space is gross. That brings up a good point. When I was younger, into my teenage years and probably into my young 20s, I wouldn't even think twice about going to a water park or anything like that. But I'm telling you now that I'm older, you couldn't pay me to go to one of those facilities, because that's all I think about is just everything that's in that water. I don't care how much chlorine is in there. It's going to be nasty. Anyways, let's see what else somebody else has to say. MAGA Hat Hank, says, imagine being this racist. That seems pretty racist, Sarah Aquarium says, let me tell you, this lady is a moron. I You're right.
You guys, I have questions. Did you guys watch Donald at the World Cup today? Yes, the booing was fantastic. I already made a video on that. But did you guys notice, was it just my imagination or just hopeful Buffy thinking, but have you guys noticed how much he's aged, like, just in the last bit? Like, he's starting to hunch. He's got that old man hunch when he walks. Did you notice? Did anyone else see it today? Like, even the neck and his hair's doing that old man hunch thing. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Wow, that laugh would absolutely haunt me in my nightmares. Jeez. Well, let's see what some other people have to say about that lovely young woman. Bob Geist says someone dropped a house on her sister. Yeah, I think so. Robert Davis says, I noticed that the chick in the video is only 20, but looks 60. Oh, boy, I don't know. I can't confirm if she's 20, but she does look like maybe she's 60. Mojo Bronson says that she's insane or demonically possessed. Yeah, I totally got that. Yeah, I noticed that. My friends, I am so glad my wife doesn't have a laugh like that, because it would absolutely drive me insane, because it's just, oh, wait a minute. Wait. Oh, we got a crockett alert. We got a crockett. Let me just turn this off here. Wait, where's that switch? Oh, there you go. Okay, what? It is official. It's a crockett alert. Okay, well, we'll bring it to the people. Thank you. All right, that was my producer, everybody, and she says we have a bona fide crockett alert. It's been a while. So let's see what kind of stupidity is pouring out of her mouth this time. I'm sure somehow it's got to be tied into racism. Let's check it out.
What would happen if they gerrymandered? Can you talk on that? Thank you.
Yeah, so first of all, it hasn't quite been said clearly that Texas has always been found to be intentionally discriminatory. And so I want y'all to understand the makeup of my state. The state is a majority-minority state. We only have 4 seats that are represented by black folk, where the vast majority of the people that get to decide who they have represent them are black. They decided to attack 3 of the 4 seats that we have in the state. They decided to go after a Latina. They are specifically deciding to splinter the communities of common interest, as well as just blatantly say we are going to dilute minority voices. Was grown by 95% people of color. They went out of their way to make sure that we got 0 new seats for people of color. So that's exactly what they're going to do this time.
As a content creator, she is truly the gift that keeps on giving, and I am very thankful for that. Let's see what some other people have to say about Miss Crockett. Some Facet says, only 4 seats. Well, let's see. Texas has 38 seats and a 12% black population. Okay, I did not know that. 12% of 38 is 4.56. Okay, well, that's pretty much right on. She is literally acting like a rounding error is proof of racism. Wow, that's pretty that's some good facts right there. Yeah, that makes her just even more of a racist and stupid. Catherine B says she's another reason why Kamala lost. Blah, 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 blah. Word salad, anybody? Yes. Jeff Browning says, seriously, Texas? What the F were you thinking? Here's a great quote. When people get used to preferential treatment, equal treatment feels like discrimination. Yeah, Thomas Sowell. Yeah. Totally true. Totally true.
Can I say something? Yeah, education, etymology, knowing language, and everybody having safe havens of the harmless harvest. Galactically. Yeah, knowing the truth. Let's go, we're going to the parade.
You say you do a lot of etymology. What's your favorite word?
come. C-O-M-E is a powerful word because people think that you can only penetrate somebody's consciousness through penetration of ways in which people think through these different images that people learned. However, that's not true. You penetrate somebody's field when you are thinking of them. And if you are vulnerable and you're just trusting, you're gonna keep wires and connections that aren't meant to be there, and it's gonna affect your reality, and you might overlook it because of what somebody's saying. And yeah, that's a null and void.
Well, it looks like we have some breaking news. Let's take a look and see what this is all about. It's hot off the presses. It's breaking. Ghislaine Maxwell has tragically committed suicide. Oh no, next week. Oh, what? Ghislaine Maxwell, 1961 to next week or so. Now, it's said that she is possibly going to maybe go and talk in front of Congress about what she knows. So they need to keep a real eye on her because she might tragically commit suicide before she makes it to the congressional hearings. Looks like Hillary Clinton chimed in on Miss Maxwell's suicide. Let's see what she has to say, what condolences Miss Clinton has to offer. It's very sad to hear of Ghislaine Maxwell's suicide. Yeah, she seems pretty broken up about it. Oh, crap. That's happening tomorrow. Oh, boy. Hillary and her hit list.
Good morning, America.
Good morning.
Look, I have my share of making fun of Trump supporters.
I'm sure you do.
You can see my entire social media presence. And Facebook and TikTok has had some things to say about my behavior towards them.
Well, I'm sure they have, yeah.
But I guarantee you, calling them racist really isn't going to change their minds. If it triggers the libs, that's what they're going to do. That's their whole ideology, is pissing y'all off.
No, their whole thing is they're pissed off about everything.
So what do? Well, the one thing that really does get to them is being ostracized. So stop inviting them to shit.
No.
If you see they're saying some wild shit in the fandom, kick them out of that group. You see they're saying some wild shit in the church, kick them out.
Kick them out of the church? What? First of all, we're not going to be wanting to hang around people like you anyway, so this whole hypothesis is just absolutely invalid from the start.
You see they're at a bar or an event and they're starting shit or going off about how they're white and they support Trump. Let security know that they're trying to start a fight, and I guarantee you they're probably going to get kicked out for that.
No, you're going to get kicked out because you're interjecting yourself into a situation that's not a situation. No Trump supporter is just going to sit there at a game and be like, yo, everybody, I'm totally white and I support Trump and he is awesome and all of you are just trash because you didn't vote. No, that would never happen in a million years. What would happen is exactly, you would walk over there and you'd be like, is that a Trump hat? Do you love Trump? Well, just die, you piece of crap. And then you get all crazy and start yelling and hitting, and you would be the one that'd be ejected from the game. So anyways, gosh, you're so stupid.
Understand that the only way these people are going to learn is when there's consequences for their actions.
Look at the mirror much?
Insulting them is not going to change their minds.
That's true.
But losing their treats, that'll change their minds.
Remember when Biden said that he was on the phone with world leaders, giving advice, shaping world policy? Well, we just uncovered a photograph of him on one of these actual phone calls with world leaders. So let's take a look. This is historic, potentially. Let's check it out.
So I'm trying to go grocery shopping at Trader Joe's.
Okay.
And I can see inside.
Yeah.
Through the entrance, and there's so many white people. There's so many
Oh no.
And I
what
feel out of place. And
what? You seem pretty white to me. So what are you talking about?
I'm not going inside.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I don't know how you guys are going on about your lives like nothing's going on. I am being consumed by the deportations and the concentration camps, and I can't think of anything else. Literally, if that trend, tell me something that lives rent-free in your mind, was relevant now, it would be this.
Why do you go and film yourself and announce to the world that you have mental health issues? It just doesn't really make sense. You know what I'm saying? It's fine that you're mentally ill. There are a lot of people, but just go get help. Just unplug from the hive mind and go get help. Don't video yourself. Go get help.
Do you think we need a revolution against the billionaires?
I do. How do we do that?
Excellent. Well, we're the Revolutionary Communists of America, and we're out here at Maria Hernandez Park. It's quite a lovely, lively day out here on a Sunday. And yeah, we're out here talking to workers, talking to students, bringing forward a revolutionary program. We're building a Marxist cadre organization, so that means that we're training Marxists that can train more Marxists, so that we can build the core of a future mass party that can lead the working class to overthrow capitalism, expropriate the capitalists, put all of the means of production under democratic workers' control, so that we can build for the needs of society and not just the profits of a parasitic layer of billionaires.
Gen Zers are absolutely stupid. They have no idea what communism really is, what socialism brings to those that are under its iron thumb, I guess you could call it. Let's see what Gen Zers, this is how they view communism. This is communism according to college students. It's hey, free bread, gulag fun camp. There's cupcakes and sparkles and unicorns and cakes, and everything is just beautiful. It's Candyland, right? But in reality, we all know that this is what communism brings to people every single time. So yeah, it's these Gen Zers, they need to wake up. Dems have officially declared war on America. It's no longer Republican versus Democrats. It's America versus communism. And that's a battle America must win. And sadly to say, I think this is getting more accurate each day. That the Democratic Party is becoming almost irrelevant right now. And these other, like the Communist Party, the Socialist Party, they seem to be on the rise, and that's scary. Looking at you, Mom Dami, or whatever your freaking name is. Socialism is precisely the religion that must overwhelm Christianity. In the New Order, socialism will triumph by first capturing the culture via infiltration of schools. We're seeing that right now. Universities, churches, and the media by transforming the consciousness of society. That's by Antonio Gramsci from 1935. They've had a plan in set since 1935, and actually before that, and it's just been the slow roll, but it's happening like right now. So we need to wake up, and we need to fight this so that America stays America. Michael Keating says, do they not know that Marxist revolutions have been tried with consistent dystopian results? Without exception, it results in loss of freedom, impoverishment, and mass murder. Every time.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget.
What? Is that paper mache? Matching his boots? What?
Excuse me, sir.
What's going on?
How you doing? All right. How you doing? Good.
It's time for Dave's Detox. That looks good. The waffle bowls.
Can you be patient? Go out of the kitchen.
Oh man, face plant. Oh geez. Another face plant.
Tough terrain to walk on?
What? Possums? Oh wow, nice. Like, okay, I'll give you a kiss.
Are you playing with your kitty?
Out of my seat, you little thing.
Wow.
Move.
That is a cute little kitten.
Stay on my seat. Gonna eat me a donut. You stay over there. Here, B.
Here she goes.
Get away.
That's a cute kitten. That's funny. Yeah, that's creepy. Oh no. That'd be my worst nightmare. Worst nightmare going to an ocean. Oh yeah, hey buddy, what's up? All right, my friends, that is it for today. I hope you did enjoy it, and if you did, please subscribe, like, share, slap that bell around, share the video with your friends. It definitely helps with the algorithm, and also just like it. It takes, you know, a second, just a little click. No big deal. But hey, listen, until the next video, until the next episode, stay safe, know that you are loved and appreciated, and until we meet again, have a great day.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear.